I'm coping on my own. I'm coping on my own.
Hello, Craig. I'm back.
Welcome to About Time, a Doctor Who podcast. I'm Stephen, and I've been a Doctor Who fan since 2005.
And I'm Ben, and I've never seen the show before.
Now we're watching and discussing every episode of the revived series. And quite frankly, it's about time. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Hello.
Hello!
How's it going?
Life is lifing.
As it is every week?
Yep.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, how are you?
Thank you for asking. You normally don't ask. I'm alright. Tired. We're both tired, aren't we?
God, I'm knackered.
Yes. Any news?
Not really.
We've got a new programme that we're watching.
Yes.
We've finally jumped on the bandwagon.
The traitors.
The celebrity traitors, this series. But yeah, we finally succumbed. Because we were going to watch it before, and then...
I think I was dropped as a child.
That explains a lot. Are you talking about your dent in your forehead?
I've got another dent.
Another one?
Come here.
No, I can't. Hang on.
I've got a dent in my forehead.
Have you just suddenly
So,
developed another
there's
one?
there's my big, like, Nathaniel.
Big dent.
Nathaniel.
Yes. Neanderthal, not Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, give me your finger.
It's like a little bump.
Can you feel it?
Yeah, have you never noticed that before? You've only just discovered it.
Yeah. It's like I've been dropped on a corner or something.
Oh. Well, your mum vehemently denies that.
Yeah. I should get my medical records. They'll be on there. It'll be on there.
Would they? I suppose it would, unless she didn't register it.
Yeah. I don't think she did it.
Oh, who then? A nurse?
My father.
Oh, your father.
Drop kicked me.
Yeah. Anywho, on that
Delightful
delightful note, yeah, we're enjoying The Traitors. We've only watched the first 2 episodes at time of recording.
I haven't been spoiled.
I have, and I'm sad, but I'm gonna...
Well, I don't know if I have been spoiled.
Oh.
But, like, I've seen 2 possible people.
What?
I'm not saying.
Okay. Anyway, but I'm very much looking forward to the next episode because the internet has shown me that there's a Tom Daly shower scene. So that'll make it worth the episode alone.
I'm not a Tom Daly fan.
What, would you rather see an Alan Carr shower scene?
No, a Nico.
Yeah.
Nico's my...
Or a Celia Imrie shower scene?
No. Oh, and who's that rugby player? Joe
Marler.
Joe Marler.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit of a delish.
He's cute.
Yeah, he's delish.
Anywho, I was about to say this is not the Thirsting Over Men podcast, but I think it basically is.
No one's first over in this episode.
Really?
Yeah. Possibly George.
Okay.
But we didn't see very much of him.
You don't like James Corden then in that way?
For me, he ruined this episode.
Okay.
For me, I don't think he brought anything. I think he actually shows him off as actually not the strongest actor.
No.
I feel like his line delivery was the same for most of the lines.
Okay.
He's good at panic.
Yes.
He's good at panic when he was like becoming blah.
Yes.
But yeah, no, for me, this episode was a pile of garbage.
Okay.
Pile of rotting rubbish.
Okay. I don't think many listeners will be that offended by that because I think this episode is generally thought of as quite crap.
It is really weak.
But the weird thing is I actually don't hate it. I hate the plot. The plot is shit. But I actually quite enjoy the Doctor and Craig and the baby stuff.
Okay. I think would have been much more interesting if Sophie stayed.
Yeah, she was planned to be in it, but the actress was busy.
Oh.
So they had to reduce her role down.
Oh my God. Okay, anywho, it's House Fraser.
Okay, so you said to me, first of all, you said, that's the Debenhams. Which,
I did.
Because you worked in
Debenhams,
Debenhams
and I was
years.
looking at it. I was like, I've never seen pink before. No, Debenhams was like green and like tealy green when I was there. So yeah, I definitely think that was a House Fraser's.
Okay, so it was the department store in Cardiff called Howells.
Oh.
Wait there, because yeah, it's Howells, which they also used to film in Rose when she was working in a shop. But Howells was owned by, since the 70s, it's been owned by House of Fraser. And in 2010, it got an official rebrand as House of Fraser.
Oh.
So when they filmed this, it would have been
House of
House of
Fraser.
Fraser. So technically, you're right.
Not technically.
You
I
are
am.
right. You're completely right. Yeah.
I knew that branding.
Well done.
Well, I thought it was Debenhams, but then I was like realising
Yeah.
no. But they would have to film this at night, surely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like, and then all those customers were just extras.
Yes. That's how TV works.
Oh,
Did it take you back to your Debenhams days?
yeah.
All the like, oh, I'll cash up.
Fuck! I wouldn't. No, and you don't cash up on your own.
Yeah, because you have to have accountability.
You have to have accountability. And like on a night shift, I had 3 other members with me.
Mm.
There was when I was just a sales associate, a sales advisor. It was me, 2 other sales advisors, and the supervisor or the manager, depending on who was in there. And then it was like that was it. And then as my time went up, when I went up the chain.
At Debenhams, or are you talking about your other place you worked?
No, at Debenhams, I only
right.
went up 1. I went up to senior sales.
Oh yeah.
Which was I had a little bit more power, but not as much power as a supervisor. And then I left because they wouldn't give me supervisor.
Yeah.
I had been working in the visual team in Debenhams for a long time, about 2.5, nearly 3 years, and I was having a bit of beef with a person who worked there in the visual team.
You could say
because
that.
she was an absolute fucking nightmare to work with. But now I realise I think I'm on the spectrum and she was on the spectrum.
Yeah, and sometimes
And
that
that
doesn't
clashes.
It
and
does
we caught-
clash.
And we clashed.
I've found that with some people.
Yeah, and I can be a little bit Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh God, yeah.
But yeah, and then we had a meeting, all 3 of us together. Then suddenly it was agreed that I would go to Women's Wear and be a merchandiser
Yes.
and a senior sales at the same time,
Mm.
which turned out to be I was doing more senior sales than merchandising. But I was like, do you know what? It is what it is.
Mm.
And then I left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then but the moral of that story was like,
I was going to say, we're just going through your CV.
Just before I left the visual team, the supervisor was going out on a year-long acting manager in another shop, and a supervisor had to be put in place, and they chose someone off the shop floor to be the supervisor and go up. And I was...
And you thought it should have been you.
Yeah. And I remember one time going up to my supervisor and I cried my eyes out.
Oh, yeah.
I cried my eyes out to her because I said, am I not good enough?
Yeah.
Because I've worked really hard.
Yeah.
And she said, you're more than good enough.
Yeah.
But I now know, being a manager myself, I now know it.
Yeah.
I now know it is me and that girl, that woman, we didn't work well together. And so it would have put me in a very impossible position.
Yeah, because you would not be able to treat her the same as anyone else.
Yeah.
Because you have that
And
thing.
yeah, I remember like they said they weren't going to replace me in the visual team, and they did
Mm.
with someone off the shop floor. But the thing is, though, none of them had the sense of taste that I had.
Oh my God.
And the sense of style and knowledge,
Yeah.
because I spent a lot of money to understand fashion, texture, proportion, length.
Yeah.
All of that is in my degree.
Yeah.
I understood that. I understood styling and outfit.
Yeah.
They didn't. The amount of times that the manager, when we had a manager, she would come down to the woman I worked with, menswear floor, and be like ripping her mannequins apart and styling them better,
Yeah.
because everything was basic.
Yeah.
Everything was like jeans and t-shirt. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, jeans and t-shirt and what? Jeans and t-shirt, belt, jacket. What? Okay, is there a scarf if it's winter? Hat, gloves could be tucked into the pocket. You're selling items. You're not trying to sell 3 items. You're trying to sell the whole fucking fantasy. Shoes, socks.
Okay. But fortunately, you don't work in that world anymore.
Yeah. Is the jacket done up? Is the jacket done undone?
Okay. I thought we'd finish that conversation.
Do they have a backpack on? Do they not have a backpack on?
Yeah.
Do they have a handbag? I just understood that
Yeah.
because I understood how to build a collection, which I understood how to build a range, how to build that. Long story short, my time at Debenhams was long.
Mm.
Then I moved on
Yes.
to...
Yeah. Well, we won't go into
then I
that.
moved on to...
Oh, yeah.
Then I moved on to... Went there, was it a week? And
It was just not
it was not for me.
the right environment. Yes.
I-
Oh, yes. I do remember.
Yeah, and I remember doing it, and I said to myself, do you know what? this is not right for environment. So I spoke to Stephen, and it put us in an impossible position. Believe me, I know, but I quit, didn't I? And I was really proud of this. It made me feel good about myself. Not even a week later, I had another job.
Yeah.
I had an assistant manager job in a well-known, no longer available.
Yeah,
card
well,
shop.
that's what I was going to say. I was going to bring that up since we seem to be going through your CV. Yeah, that was awful because you were offered this job of, what was it? A manager?
Assistant manager.
And it was like, wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Because this person was, what was the reason? This person was going...
She was getting given another shop.
Yes.
They were opening another shop.
And then they changed their plans.
But what happened to them?
Well, they've gone, yeah, good job you weren't with them. But
they must have known that way before.
Yeah.
So
they ended up deciding not to open this other shop.
Yeah, they decided that they couldn't afford it.
Yeah. So then this woman came back and then you had no job because she was back in her job.
Yeah. And I remember like going in there and like she clearing everybody out of the stockroom where the office was. And she turned to me and said, I'm going to have to let you go.
Yeah.
And she said, I was so looking forward to working with you.
Yeah. Had you signed a contract by that point?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not sure how that works. Like,
so how they were very nice.
Yeah.
So what they did is they paid me. They were very nice about it. They paid me what I worked.
Yeah.
But then they also paid me an extra week.
Yeah. But there must have been a clause in the contract or something to give them a way out if this happened.
Well, I was being made redundant.
Oh, I see. So
in effect, I was being made redundant.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any legal power to claim anything.
Because you'd only been there a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they said, we'll pay you all your money and I had an extra week. I had another week off. I had another week to work.
Yeah.
And they said, we'll pay you that week. You don't have to come in.
Yeah, that was nice.
And then after that, I was off work for a couple of weeks. And then I got...
Yeah.
And then I was there for 9 months.
Yeah.
And went off to train to do something else.
I don't know why we've got to this point and you still won't say.
We've got to have some spice in the podcast.
There's plenty of spice in the podcast.
No.
People who talk to me regularly know what you do anyway.
Oh.
I just say to people like, just keep it quiet because he doesn't want people to know. But
yeah,
it's a bit like that bit in the Miranda Christmas special when they're like, don't tell the others we're going to Mum's, and they all come out, don't tell the others we're going to Mum's, and then it turns out all of them no.
Yeah. But that's my life history, and I just thought to myself, I don't want to do this anymore.
No, absolutely.
And one day I'll tell you all the story about my journey into
what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Yes, which deserves a podcast in its own right.
It's a very long journey, but I worked my bum off.
Yes.
Once I found the right way.
Yes. Anywho.
Hello.
This is a Doctor Who podcast.
Yeah, but that's more that conversation
that was more interesting
than this fucking episode, Stephen. The most interesting talk we can have about this episode is about the shop it was done in.
Yeah, well, we've done that. Now,
Stephen, we only saw the TARDIS for a glimpse.
So? What?
It's fucking Doctor Who, babe.
What does it matter if you see the TARDIS in an episode or not? It doesn't affect the episode at all. No, it doesn't.
It does. If I'm going to watch Doctor Who, I want to see the fucking TARDIS.
Oh, for God's sake. Some of your criticisms are... There's plenty you criticise about this episode.
Yeah, I will.
Not seeing the TARDIS much.
Oh, there is a positive, though. What I loved is that, you know the little sticker thing on the TARDIS that says police...
St. John. Oh, the thing that says police, pull to open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I loved about that, it was when he was leaning against it, it was a light.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. So Craig and Sophie have had a baby. Baby Alfie.
Can you introduce that a bit better? It was just like, big pause. Craig and Alfie had a baby.
Craig and Alfie have had a baby.
Like, Craig and Sophie's had a baby.
Yeah. So Craig and Sophie have had a baby. Baby Alfie.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That name's Elf everywhere.
Alfie. Oh, it's a very common name these days. And most of the Alfies I come across...
Don't.
What?
Don't call it a naughty boy's name.
It is. It is a naughty boy's name. Most of the Alfies I come across are right terrors. No offence to anyone called Alfie or who's called their child Alfie.
We're just going to call him Stormageddon.
That, yes. Now, you know this whole thing about the Doctor can speak baby?
Yes.
I never know if it's supposed to be true or if it's just the Doctor.
It's pile of shit.
But yeah, but is the Doctor just joking? Is
I
he
think
just
so.
pretending that he can understand them?
We don't know. It might be very close to Gallifreyan.
I don't know. But, I mean, babies' gurgles and stuff aren't language. It doesn't have the complexity. You know,
It could.
Not really.
High pitched. It could be a tone.
Yeah, but babies' brains aren't developed enough for the language at that point. That's why they can't speak yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, personally,
babies can communicate through wails what they need, like nappy changing, drink.
That is true, I suppose. I mean, it's just a bit of silliness, isn't it? But I kind of like to think the doctor's just pretending, he's just playing along. Because he did it with Melody as well.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he was like, no, that's Mummy, you can't call her Big Milk thing.
I think it's just supposed to be a comic effect.
Yeah. But yeah, he prefers Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All. And so the doctor said he's been knocking about on his own and he's going on a bit of a farewell tour.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
He's going to die.
Yeah. Quite sweet that he thought to go back and see Craig.
In a way.
I wonder who else he's been to see, if he's been to see anyone.
Oh, I think he's been to go see, definitely gone to see Donna. Oh, no.
Can't see Donna.
No, he can't see Donna.
Well, he could see her, but she can't know he's the doctor.
But do you think she was given a blue letter?
Donna?
Yeah.
No, because she can't be involved, because she can't remember the doctor.
What about Martha?
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? Once upon a time, yes, she would have been that person that he trusts the most, but she hasn't been in his life for a while, so...
Imagine Susan getting the blue letter.
Yeah.
Oh, grandfather, you're going to die.
Yes. Date, a time, and their preference. Oh.
And then she goes, oh, looks like I'm going to inherit the TARDIS. I wonder how much is going on the Gallifreyan eBay.
What about the fact that the doctor can do this shush thing that makes people be quiet if they're an underdeveloped life form?
Oh, I felt bad for the woman because he did it several times to her.
Oh yeah, what's her name again?
And he said he only could do it once to a baby.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. He said it only works once, and it only works on babies and underdeveloped life forms. And then he did it twice to Craig, twice to her.
And apparently they're both underdeveloped life forms.
Yeah. The doctor gets a job working in the toy department, which very much suits Matt Smith. He's very good with children.
Yeah.
That was a weird bit when they were in the lift and he was trying to distract Craig so he wouldn't see they'd teleported. And he was just like, I love you, Craig. It's always been about you. And there's like, you're going to kiss me. It was so weird.
Craig was interested.
Well, he wasn't disinterested, was he?
No, he wasn't interested. He wanted the little bit of the
He was
tongue.
A bit like, oh. Like he didn't just like wrestle himself out of his grip or anything.
No, he said, I'm a taken man.
Yeah.
He wanted the tongue.
Interesting. Would you have liked to see that?
No, not really. I do think James Corden probably could play a very good gay man.
Mm.
He probably won't.
Yeah. He's got a femininity about him.
But masculine at the same time.
Mm.
Like a gentle giant quality.
Mm.
I wonder how tall he is.
Is he taller than Matt Smith?
I think they're the same height. Hey Siri.
Oh no.
How tall is James Corden? 5'8", so I'm taller than him.
Mm.
Hey Siri. How tall is Matt Smith? 5'11".
That's the perfect number for him to be.
Hey Siri. How tall is Peter Capaldi? 6 foot. How tall is Christopher Eccleston? 6'2". How tall is David Tennant? 6'1".
Oh.
How tall is Jodie Whittaker? 5'6".
Ah.
How tall is the tallest doctor? That will be all.
Why? What did it say?
Hey Siri, that'll be all.
What did it say?
What?
Did it start trying to tell you about actual doctors?
Yeah.
Oh. So there was a lovely guest star in this episode.
Who?
Linda Barron.
Oh yeah. Look up, look down, look all around. Up in the air and on the ground.
Come for a walk, come for a ride. There's so much to see when you come outside. I love it.
Look up.
Come along, Pippin. Literally, that's what, from the 90s?
Yeah.
And the school I work in, I was in the nursery the other day, and they were literally watching that. And apparently they loved it. And I was like, oh my God, what a blast from the past. Holes, holes, useful holes.
Stephen told me a story about going into the stock cupboard the other day.
Oh, yeah. So there's this video that I saw on TikTok, an episode of Come Outside where she was going to a pencil factory, and the way she pronounced pencils like that, what a lot of pencils. And I went into the stationery cupboard at work. There was a massive box of pencils and I couldn't help myself out loud. I just went, what a lot of pencils, and was like, I hope no one walked past and heard me say that. But yeah, she was lovely. And fun fact, this is not the first time Linda Barron's been in Doctor Who.
Breathe, Ben, breathe. Are you going to mention the old series?
Yes.
Are you going to mention Sylvester McCoy?
I can't remember which Doctor it was. She was.
Then you can't.
No, she was in one. But then I do remember as well. Even before that, she was it. She did a vocal performance. She sang a song in a William Hartnell one that was like a Wild Westy type one, and she sang this song about with rings on their fingers and bells on their toes. Something like that.
We are the High West.
It's something called the Ballad of the Last Chance Saloon. I have to look it up. But yeah. That was probably the wrong tune that I just sang, but it's vague.
I'll sing the tune
vaguely in my memory.
With bells, with bells, with bells, with bells.
Anyway, so her character Val thinks that the Doctor and Craig are a couple.
Yeah.
Which is sweet.
I'm like, gay rapper.
Yeah.
But then he turns into a turf. Is he a gay man himself?
Gareth Roberts?
Yeah.
He's
He's
a gay man who is anti-trans.
But why?
And anti many things, actually. He's just a miserable shit.
But why?
Because he's a miserable shit. And if you're listening, which you're probably not, fuck you, Gareth Roberts. Yeah, I like how she's like, the way she says, like, oh, there's no need to be coy. Not these days. I found some of the stuff where, like, Craig is investigating in ladies' wear and, like, making that woman uncomfortable is a bit awkward. And then also when they're going in the changing rooms and the Doctor opens the curtain and sees a woman changing and they make it into a joke.
Then he opens it again.
He's like, oh, I'd try that in red if I were you, madam. And she screamed, like, especially in this day and age, that's a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, because when I worked in Debenhams and I worked on women's wear, I was not allowed to run the dressing room.
No, you wouldn't be. You can work in women's wear.
You can work in women's wear and put all the stock out and work the tills, but it is the dressing room.
Yeah.
That you're not allowed to... We could do the men's one, obviously.
Yeah. There was all that stupid hoo-ha, that M&S.
I don't actually know how that ended.
Well, yeah, I think she came forward and said, yes, I am a trans woman, and sort of put herself out there and said that she works on women's wear, but she wasn't intending to perform a bra fitting. She was asking if they needed any help, in which case she'd have gone and got someone.
Yeah.
When the mother and the daughter made a massive thing of it.
They wanted their 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very sad. But, like, my question is, even if she was, why can a trans woman not perform a bra fitting?
Don't know.
Speaking of all that turfy business, did you hear about the Keira Knightley thing?
No.
So, you know they're doing this Harry Potter full cast audiobook thing?
Yeah.
And loads of, like, respected British actors have signed on to... In fact, they've already recorded it. It's coming out whenever it's coming out.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, you see that they've been involved with Harry Potter and it's a bit disappointing. It's like, come on, really? And one of them is Keira Knightley, and she's playing Umbridge.
Weird choice.
Well, she doesn't have to be visually appropriate for it, just vocally.
Yeah.
Anyway, some interviewer asked her about the whole thing that people are boycotting J.K. Rowling, and was she aware of that? And this printed quote came out from her where she said, no, I was not aware of that. I'm very sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then the video surfaces of where she said that, and the way she says it, she's like, no. I was not aware of that. I'm very sorry. And then she's like, laughs. But I think we're just all going to have to get along with each other, aren't we? We're all going to have to learn to live together. Like, and that's her way of solving the whole trans quote unquote debate.
I wonder how much she got paid.
I know. But like literally she couldn't make it any clearer that she doesn't give a shit. And she felt like annoyed to be being asked.
But you got people who support trans, but then go and buy Hogwarts Legacy.
The sad thing is, though, that like it's crazy when you realise when you go out there into the real world rather than being online, and you realise that it's such quite a niche issue. Like most people haven't given a second's thought to it. Yeah. Some people might be vaguely aware that there's some controversy with J.K. Rowling, but they haven't looked into it that much. It's only a very small fraction of people that actually are aware.
I have colleagues who didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. And when I'm at school and I see a PowerPoint come up about role models, and it's got J.K. Rowling on it, and a whole section about how she's such a good role model and this and that. And I'm like, who put that together? And do they not have their finger on the pulse at all? That she's not the best person to choose right now.
Yeah.
Anywho.
The thing is, though, like, I would be very interested to see, but look at all the other charity work.
Mm.
Look at all that.
Yeah.
People are grey.
Yeah, but just because you do good things doesn't mean the bad things are okay.
Yeah, I know. Anywho.
Yeah. Anywho, that was a tangent. Long and short of it is, support trans people. They need your support.
Indeed.
Everyone is welcome on this podcast.
Everyone's welcome in this world.
Exactly.
Like, she might not have said it the right way, but she's not wrong.
What, Kira?
We all need to learn to live with each other.
Yeah, but the way she said it was very dismissive.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like, very dismissive.
Yeah.
But like...
And it plays down the issue. But yeah, anywho. So you got your first experience of Cybermats, which were in the classic series.
Drop kick it back into the classic series. What an ugly piece of shit. It was not needed.
Okay.
And I was like, had to turn the lights blue when it was all good. What was the point of that whole thing, rewiring it when it did nothing? And it just got crushed by a foot.
Well, I know. I suppose the idea is to make you think there's some hope and then have it crushed. Yeah.
But that's pointless. Makes the story pointless.
Well, no, I don't agree with that. Sometimes in a story you think you've got this thread of hope and then that gets taken away and it makes you realise, oh shit, what are we going to do?
Yeah, but like, there's no chance of using it. I didn't like that.
Okay. I do think it's very funny though when they catch it. Craig is like, oh, it's quite cute actually. And then suddenly it chomps at him and he's like, ah! It's quite funny.
Where did they get the real teeth from? Oh, humans.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the production. I was like,
Why?
It's CGI.
Why do they not call it a cyber rat?
I don't know.
And it's called a cyber mat.
Cybermat, yes.
I don't get it.
No.
Weird.
I mean, it's
This
supposed
show
to
is
look...
fucking weird.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a bit like a little fish thing, I think.
Like a silverfish.
Silverfish, yeah.
Okay.
But it is also a bit like a rat, silver rat.
I wanted one. I went into the toy department and I wanted one. And the stock room said there's not an absolute anything like that in this toy room.
What accent was that?
Linda Barron.
Wasn't very good.
You do it better if you can.
I wanted one for my nephew. I went to ask them and they said they didn't have one in the stock room.
Didn't exist.
Yeah, so I bet it didn't. So the opening credits had Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill in, and you said, well, they're not going to be in it. They're not going to be in it.
Stephen, they do not need opening credit titles if they've got not even a line.
She had a line.
So thank you.
She's like, what's your name? The girl.
Millie.
I don't know what her name is. But yeah, no, I think it's a contractual thing because they're signed on for the series. So their names are going to be in the titles for, and then because their names are in the titles, that's probably why they had that scene. Because it wasn't necessary, was it?
No. And then she developed her own perfume?
Maybe it is her own development. I just assumed she was modelling it and that she's a famous model and that's why the girl was like...
What's the perfume called?
Petrichor, which she got from the doctor's wife. The smell of dust after rain.
So yeah, it is her.
It would have to be actually,
It is all Amelia Pond's doing.
Yeah.
Because she's got time on her hands now.
Yeah. But
she's made.
Yeah.
Like the doctor has made her millions.
Given her house, yeah.
And money.
Gave her money?
Probably.
I don't think so.
Probably given her a lottery ticket.
But yeah, I mean, it is a nice little bit. And it's quite sad because the doctor feels that he can't approach. He doesn't want to get them involved or, ruin their nice life that they've got going on now.
Yeah.
It's quite sad from his point of view. I like the scene where he's on his own with Alfie trying to soothe him and he turns the stars on the ceiling.
But the thing is, though, how can a fucking sonic screwdriver suddenly make galaxies appear?
Well, he's
in a projection that's already made.
I don't know, Ben. It's a magic wand. 8 inches of steel.
It's a projectory shadow thing.
Call back to our second episode there. Yeah, I know. But I just think it's a lovely moment when he's just talking to this baby and just like monologuing. By the way, they use so many different babies for Alfie. He looks so different in different scenes.
Did he?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is Amelia Pond pregnant?
Why would you think that?
Because I want to know if Melody Pond
is going to have a sibling.
Has a sibling.
What would they be called? Tune. Ditty.
Rock.
Ditty Pond. Rock Pond. Duck Pond.
Ducky Pond.
Fish Pond.
Elodie.
Elodie? Just take one letter off?
Yeah, Elodie Melody.
Okay.
Okay, just tell me this. Give me a little bit of spoiler.
I don't like spoiling.
Do they have another child?
I can't tell you at
Why
this point.
Not?
Because spoilers.
I can Google it.
I would rather you didn't.
I will Google it now.
Don't you dare.
Hey Siri.
No, don't you dare. Spoilers, Ben. I demand you don't. I got very camp there, didn't I? So the resolution of the whole shitty Cybermen plot, which I don't like. I don't like the fact the Cybermen are in this episode because I know you'd hate the Cybermen anyway. And when you saw them, you said, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, it is.
But I just don't feel like they fit the tone of what this episode is.
No.
Because it's quite a light-hearted episode in many ways.
Stephen, it's a fucking boring episode. It's a snooze fest.
Okay.
It's the penultimate episode to the end.
Yeah.
And we've got this snoozy snooze.
I'm conflicted because I know what you mean, but I quite enjoy Craig and the Doctor together. I think that's what I like about it.
Oh, you were saying, and kiss.
Yeah, maybe.
But you hate Craig.
What do you mean?
You hate James Corden.
Most people do.
I don't understand why.
I wouldn't say I detest him. I think we said that last time he was on it. But yeah, he blows them up with love.
Yeah,
and
that's weird.
At first, I was like, that doesn't make any sense because basically it was just his strength of human feeling was what allowed him to not be converted.
Yeah, but how I saw it was that his emotions went into the hive mind.
Yeah.
And that emotion made them feel, and it created a paradox in their mind. They weren't supposed to feel emotion.
Yeah.
And then
we've seen that before. When they start to feel emotion, they shut down because they can't cope with what they've become.
Yeah.
But no, my point is like, you know, how many people have been converted in the past and like surely they would have been feeling some strong emotion. And there must have been a time where something
strong there.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anything's stronger than a
parental love.
Parental protection.
Yeah. I get that. And also you factor in the fact that they're very weak, these Cybermen. They're trying to rebuild themselves and they're sort of doing it with tin foil and sellotape. Like,
is that what they're doing?
What?
Tin foil?
No, that's me exaggerating, but they were trying to do it, you know, very shoddily. Even that fucking conversion thing, they just pin James Corden against a wall and then this Cyberman suit just closes round him while he's fully clothed and you can see his neck. And it just looks very weird. Yeah.
Rudiment.
Yeah. And then when the head goes zzz down the middle and then ching bursts open and he frees himself.
They spent all their budget on that little
bit of electricity going down.
And then going up. Zzz.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the blue letters.
The blue envelopes. Yeah. I love stuff like that. It's a bit like when you watch an origin story of something. And then they throw in little Easter eggs and little hints and like, oh, that's where he got that from. And stuff like that. So now
they were meant to be there.
Yeah, so now we see where he got the blue envelopes. Why didn't he send one to Craig? Didn't want to get him involved, I suppose.
He did send one to Craig.
No?
Huh?
He didn't send an envelope to Craig.
He did.
When?
The 2 blue envelopes. The Doctor said, I'm taking these.
Yeah, he didn't send an invitation to Craig to come to his death. That's what I'm saying.
No, I saw it very differently. I saw it as they were already sent to him.
No, they were just random stationery that Sophie and Craig happened to have in the house. And then they happened to be TARDIS blue, and they become the envelopes the Doctor then uses to send to Amy, Rory, River, and himself. Yes.
No.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because that is what it is. That's what I meant by origin story, and it sets it up as, oh, that's where he got them from.
Really?
Yes.
No, didn't see that.
And then he goes, oh, hang on, and he goes off and gets a Stetson and puts it on his head because he's wearing a Stetson in that first episode. So that's where he got that from as well. He's setting it up.
I see. What's the next episode called?
I'll tell you right at the end.
Okay. I'm so sorry, peeps, but this episode was a pile of shit. Gareth Roberts
Yeah.
can't write series.
He only writes one more for the whole show after this.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know if he can write one.
Oh, he won't. He won't ever be invited back. He's been blacklisted by the BBC.
Oh.
For his social media conduct.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, actually got quite emotional on that line. You know when the doctor... So, pause, because I know what you're going to say immediately. You know those 3 kids at the end that he talks to? And I got quite emotional when he said, I'm the doctor, I was here to help, like talking in the past tense.
Mm.
And he's like, and you were very, very welcome. I love that bit. That's quite sad. But then, oh my God, when you hear the adult voiceovers of the kids when they've grown up and they give their statements, it's so cringy. That awful one who goes, I thought maybe he was a cowboy on his way to a gunfight. Like, just because you're doing a voiceover of who was a child then doesn't mean you have to act like a child actor when you're an adult. And then, I really liked his hat.
Yeah.
And then your favourite person appeared.
Oh, River.
River. So what do you think's happened since we last saw her?
She studied.
Yeah. So she fell in love with the doctor, but well, maybe she did.
Doctor,
yeah, she did fall in love with the doctor. And then
she's using archaeology because she's researching him in the past.
Yes. So she's studying archaeology.
Her thesis is all on the doctor.
Yes. But do you think she's seen him again between these times or not?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure, to be honest.
I don't think she's using the notebook as what she futurely intends it for.
At the moment, it's just a notebook.
I think it's notes on the doctor.
Maybe, yeah. There are some, so I actually told you this the other day, there are some mini episodes that were done for the DVD extras. There's like a little series of River and the Doctor date nights, basically, different things. Because I was suggesting that we could do that for Patreon content, but I vetted them the other day, just had a little preview, and I can guarantee you would not like them. So I won't put you through that.
Thanks.
But yeah, if you're like a mega fan, they're a bit of fun to like extra content. But for you, I can guarantee, a bit like when we've watched The Children in Need and stuff like that, and you were like, that's like 5 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Why did you make me watch that? I can guarantee you would be like that about this. So we won't watch those.
I guess they're good for if you're really invested.
Exactly,
in the Doctor and River.
Yes. But it's the kind of thing that I just think, like, Alex Kingston's a well-respected actress, and you watch it and you just think, you feel embarrassed that she was made to do it. Like, it's just a bit cringy. But maybe that's just me. But anywho, yeah, so she is studying, and then Madame Kavarian appears.
Fucking hate that woman.
Yeah.
She's so annoying.
Yeah. She's so villainous. We made you what you are. The woman who kills the Doctor.
But then she says the Silence own her.
Yeah, they do.
How?
They're working together.
They've basically broken her mind.
Remember in Let's Kill Hitler, the Tesselector files said that the Silence is not a species, it's a religious order, and their sole thing is about silence will fall when the question is asked. And
is the Doctor dead?
We don't know at this moment what the question is.
Is the Doctor dead?
The Doctor doesn't know.
I think the question is the Doctor dead?
What, so you just... But surely the best answer to that would be yes, not silence, from their point of view.
Silence will fall
when the question is asked. The oldest question hidden in plain sight, they said as well.
Is the Doctor alive?
You might find out soon. Well, you've only got one episode left of the series, so...
Okay.
So, yes.
What a pile of shit.
Well, yeah, I'm sure most people would agree with you.
It was slow.
And I don't love it at all, but...
It was slow and it was off the beaten path.
What are you rating it?
It's 1 star.
1 star.
Absolutely not.
I'm not surprised.
Stephen's rating it 3.
How did you know?
I just felt like you're a sucker for emotional people stories.
Yeah, I'm giving it 3.
Anywho.
You know what it's time for now?
Patreon, 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 shout outs. Patreon, 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 shout outs.
We want to say a massive thank you to all those people who are a part of the Patreon.
Yeah, thank you for supporting our emotional journey. Thank you for letting us live our dream and giving it 110%. I think it needs to be a Cyberman voice for today.
Okay.
What are you going to be? Alfie?
Me?
Be Alfie and cry.
Goo goo ga.
Goo goo gaga. Okay.
A huge thank you to Philip,
Goo.
Northerly,
Goo goo ga.
Jason,
Goo ga.
Tom,
Goo.
Louis,
Goo goo ga ga ga.
Michael,
Goo.
Ferna,
Geeky.
Heather,
Geek.
Benny,
Black.
Caleb,
Bleep.
Monica,
Goo goo.
Amber,
Goo goo.
Jess,
Goo goo.
Kaylee,
Goo goo.
Queever,
Goo goo.
Jay,
Goo ga.
Owen,
Goo.
Natalie,
Goo.
Imogen,
Meh.
Sarah,
Blop.
Janie,
Just Janie.
Tony,
It's great.
Leah,
Goo.
Lewis,
Ga.
Lucy,
Lucy.
Alex,
Goo.
Meg,
Ga.
Jonathan,
Goo.
Fizzy,
Fizzy.
Cara,
Goo.
Matthew,
Ga.
Creighton,
Bleep.
Alex,
Goo.
Carlin,
Goo.
Jake,
Bleep.
Evan,
Blop.
and Henry.
Bleep bloop.
Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you.
We really appreciate your love and support. You're amazing and you're a sport.
I have a message I'd like to
Can
read
I
out.
read it out?
No.
The official opener has not had anything to open in months.
Well,
You haven't brought anything.
I don't know what you want.
I've not got a cat nun up there.
There are no Cat Nun Funko Pops.
Oh.
We'll find something for you to open.
I've not got the head of Ooh.
The face of Bo.
Oh.
The head of Ooh. I
I
love that.
haven't got Jack Harkness and Gwen.
There is a Jack
Coop.
one, actually. Maybe I should get you that.
Jen Cooper.
Gwen Cooper, yeah. Anyhow, the message is from one of our latest patrons, Henry,
Hi, Henry.
otherwise known as That One Sleep No More fan. Henry says, hey, liking this podcast, you and Ben are fun and charming, even though Ben's singing started out a little annoying, but it's grown on me now. Goes to show you should give things a chance.
Oh.
Ben should audition for the X Factor. P.S. I can't wait till you get to sleep no more. I don't care if Ben doesn't like it. And who knows, he loved Love and Monsters, so maybe he'll like it. We'll see.
What is the next episode called Sleep No More?
No, it's quite a while off, but
Oh.
he just can't wait for us to get to it. Because it's his favourite, I think.
Oh. Should we watch it tomorrow?
No.
Just for the shits and gigs?
No. But thank you, Henry.
Yeah. I know I can be a little bit annoying. And I know my singing's not for everyone. But that is it. I'm sorry if this is your favourite episode and I did not agree with you.
I don't think it's anyone's favourite.
But...
I haven't told you what the next episode's called yet.
Oh, what is the next episode?
It's called The Something of River Song.
The Birth?
No. But you're on sort of the right lines in that it's a key life event.
The Death?
No.
The Rebirth?
No.
The menopausal moment?
No. Key life event that often happens in a church.
The Communion? The Funeral?
No.
The Wedding?
The Wedding of River Song.
Oh.
So we shall be back next week for that. Until then,
Stay cool, stay safe,
stay fantastic.